so many stories were flying up. Some people even say that this is the end of AI faceless YouTube channels or content. YouTube finally replied after all the noise going around social media that YouTube is going to demonetize AI content, reused content, and all other content related to AI, reused content, and faceless YouTube channels. So today, guys, I want to share with you guys the reply of YouTube, what YouTube actually said, and how they actually tried to explain exactly what they mean and the kind of content they will be demonetizing come July 15th, 2025. If that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you get to see more videos from me, and also hit the like button to like this particular video so that more people will see it. Okay, now let's quickly dive into it. This is exactly what they posted on Twitter. They said, thanks for sharing. Just to clarify a couple of things, we recently made a minor update to our long-standing YPP policies to better identify mass production and repetitive content. Channels using AI to improve their content can still monetize as long as they follow our policies. Channels using AI to improve their content, you understand it? They went on to say, for reuse or repurposed videos, our policy there hasn't changed. I want you to understand that this policy actually for reuse or repurposed content has always been here. That is why if you have two channels, you can't post the same video you're posting on one channel on the other channel, or maybe lift somebody's video to post on your own video. You must add value to it, react to it, and add value to it to make it something else, to turn it to a totally different kind of content. This policy as regards to reused content has always been there. Now, what actually changed? They actually came up with this idea about AI content, and what they're saying is that you using AI to redefine your content, to modify your content, is not a problem. They are not going to demonetize content like that. Now, I also want us to go on and read what they said about AI content and every other thing around it. This is their message directly to curators on YouTube. They said, hi curators, we have seen confusion around a minor YPP update coming July 15th and wanted to share more information and answer top questions we have seen. What exactly is changing on July 15th? Which is content viewers often consider spam, that is spammy content that are repetitive. I think I've explained it before. Let's say you uploaded a video maybe 2 years ago, then you re-uploaded the same video again this year with no modification. That is a repetitious content. This content has always been ineligible for monetization, as we have always required content to be original and authentic for YPP. We are also renaming this policy from repetitious content to inauthentic content. These guidelines apply regardless of how the content was made. Now, let me throw more light on the repetitious content. Like I said before, it is simply you re-uploading a video you've already uploaded on your channel. Assuming you have two channels, now you want to be uploading the same video in the two channels. YouTube is not going to monetize it. That's what I'm saying, repetitious content. Now, if someone else is uploading another YouTuber's content, you are not going to monetize it if you did not modify the content. I hope that explains it. Let's go to the next question. The next question is, does this relate to reused content? Now, this is their reply. There are no changes to our reused content policies, which guide commentaries, clips, compilation, and reaction content. Reused content policy has always been there, and there is no change to that. They only renamed the name from reused content policy to unauthentic content policy. Another question is, will using AI in my content be a violation of inauthentic content? Now, this is their reply. They said, we welcome curators using AI tools to enhance their storytelling, and channels that use AI in their content remain eligible to monetize. So you're going to monetize your channel with AI content, your African Folktale channel, you are going to monetize it. Okay, they went on to say all channels must follow our monetization policies, and curators are required to disclose when their realistic content is altered or synthetic. If you watched my last video, I actually told you guys, if your video does not alter anything, simply say no, that your video does not alter or did not alter anything. They explained it there. But if your content altered maybe a formal story, then indicate it. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave it on my description box and also on my comment section. Please watch it out. That video is loaded with all the things you need to know about the July 15th and the kind of content you should put out here and the ones you shouldn't post. Another question they answered is, can you give some examples of what is considered mass produced content? Now, this is what they said. They said a few examples of mass produced content may include a channel that uploads narrated stories with only superficial differences between them. 2, a channel that uploads slideshows that all have the same narration. This list is not exhaustive, so be sure to continue to review your content against our monetization policy. That's the end. Now let's discuss. I actually like the fact that they came to clarify us, because from the very first day they posted the first one, I think people misunderstood what they actually meant, and so many stories were flying up. Some people even said that this is the end of AI faceless YouTube channels or content, but unfortunately that's not what they meant. That is not what they are saying. I'm very much sure that AI is not living, because AI is here to help and also to modify our life, and AI has actually changed a lot of things in our lives that we can't just wake up one morning and take it away. One thing you should know if you are a new YouTuber or if you're into Faceless YouTube channel is that you need to also put in the work. They want to see your hard work, like I said on the other video. They don't want repetitious content. They don't want you to just do copy and paste. They want you to tell a story that actually makes an impact, that actually has a difference, not just something another person has already posted. Just like they said, the list is not exhaustive. It's not just these 2 examples that they give. All you have to do is to make sure that you're coming up with an authentic content. Now, if you fall under reaction videos, compilation video, you need to be extra careful, because I think they are out for these people. They are out for these guys. If you're into compilation content, you need to be extra creative to make a difference, to modify your content, because that is where they are pointing at. They don't want copy and paste. They want you to add value to the content, even if it is not your own. See, normally YouTube is not against reaction videos. YouTube is not against using another person's content, but if you use it in, let's say, copy and paste verbatim, that is not what they want. They will never ever monetize you. So if you want to use another person's content, let it be that you are adding value to it. Take home here is that AI content is not being scraped. If you're into AI content, you will get monetized, and all you have to do is just to put in more work. Once you add value to your content, you will definitely get monetized and you will not lose your channel. Okay, so this is the take home. AI content is here to stay. Faceless YouTube channel is not being scraped. You're not going to get demonetized because you have a faceless YouTube channel. So guys, this is all I have to say about this. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe so that you get to see more videos if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Before then, please stay away from trouble. Bye guys.